Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. So today we've got a bunch of small homestead jobs to do, and we thought maybe you might be interested in them. So here we have a 2,500 gallon water tank that feeds off the roof of this barn. And then here we have an 800 gallon water tank that when that one gets full, we put the excess in here. So we've got a total of 3,300 gallons? Yeah, 3,300 gallons of water. But it's going into winter, and so we're gonna drain these out and stop them up so that they don't freeze. Put the lid on it. Okay, and then we'll open it up to drain it out. All right, and then we just have to take out the gutter pipe out of this one. Okay, so we move our rock. Take our pipe up and over. Okay, and then to block the hole off, put this pan and this rock. I ought to do it. So we're putting some gas in this new little blower, and this gas can Bill bought yesterday just for this, but then he couldn't figure out how to get gas out of it. And I like the environment and everything, but I think the EPA has gone totally crazy on this. So you have to push this red part in till it clicks, which isn't easy at all. Then when it slides down, you can pour it out. But as soon as you let go of it, it re-locks. So you have to unlock it and put it in, then shove down, and it flows. And I'll tell you what, I bet we spill just as much gas with this as we would if we had just a regular spout. So there it is. But do I like it? Heck no. It is what it is though. Okay, so we're going to take the brand new EPA approved gas cap off. And because this can is used primarily by an 82-year-old man that can't push this button, which is difficult for me to push. Here's our new EPA approved, recommended. Maybe they don't recommend or approve them, but here's our new spout for our gas can, and that's what's going to fix it for us.
What's up, Pops?
Your blower is full and your gas can is fixed.
No, you didn't fix it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you. Okay, I'll go along with it. What happened? What happened to the one that was on it?
It's right here. I actually filled it with this. But look, what you have to do is push that in till it clicks. But it's not easy to do.
Oh.
And it clicks back out as soon as you release it.
Okay. But you went and got that one. So.
Well, I had some in my garage, so yeah.
Okay.
Because I buy them, you can get them off Amazon or eBay.
Well, show him how you have to.
I just did. Okay, so you don't want to jack with that, do you?
Now you have to push it.
Then what you have to do is put it like inside. If that was the,
Yeah.
if this was a gas thing, you have to push it like that. Now it'll flow out. But as soon as you let go, it relocks.
And you're gonna have to. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm glad you put this one on.
Yeah, you think that'll work a little better?
Yeah. I got that thing and I sat there and I said, how in the hell does it work?
Yeah, just push it. But it was about, I mean, it's hard for me to push.
Yeah.
And then you have to shove it.
Yeah, then you have to shove it, the lip of the tank against that to let it actually flow.
Shit, I'd never get that.
Exactly.
Yep.
Well.
Well, somebody designed that just to make sure that you didn't ruin the planet.
I see it. All right. I don't want to mess with it. I'm glad that one's on there.
Yep.
This is just a.
Yeah, there's no vent, but just pour it slow.
Yeah, just pour it slow. There's all I'm going to run with it.
I know.
Hell, and, the guy said that he was against anything you put Stay-Bill in.
Yeah.
He said Stay-Bill will not mix with two-stroke oil.
Okay.
So I said, okay, I'll get me a gallon can, I got a bunch of cans out there, but I bought a brand new one, and I put the gas in it. It'll do me all winter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Well, it's totally full now, and you may not have to fill it up again for spring.
oh, I usually I'll run it out. I've already run it down one time, and that's why I went and got my gas can.
Yep.
And, that's it.
Cool. Okay, so we're over here, and we're looking for walnuts. And she's got this walnut picker-upper. Go ahead and demonstrate it. And so you just roll them over it, and the wire mesh things expand. And then when you fill it up, you can empty it over a bucket. Okay, so then you just spread open the wire. And so our goal is to fill up a few buckets of this and then take them out so we can feed the squirrels. And we figure that by feeding the squirrels, several of these will end up being buried and lost by the squirrels, and we'll have some walnut trees growing. Our property was logged right before we bought it, and there is not one walnut tree on it that I see. So here's a walnut tree that's still got plenty of walnuts on it. So that's what we're looking for, and there's the leaves, if you can see from that.
Protection when they're doing their thing. But yeah, it doesn't. Eventually, it rots off. The squirrels will bury it with it on there. It still rots off.
So we're into our first bucket, and she already broke the...
It already bent right there. Now when I push on it, it just wants to bend. I need to
redo the handle.
Yeah, I need to undo this and figure out how to put it on a wooden handle so you can actually use it. It's so weird.
I'll just go old school. Okay, so some of these, the hole is starting to rot off of them. But it doesn't really matter because inside there is where the seed is. Thanks, Dora. She yanked my camera, I smacked it.
Yeah, she's a little hard to film with. So, anyway, we're going to pick these up and take them over there, and they say that squirrels only find about 25% of what they bury, and they'll eat a bunch of it, so I figure about half of these are going to get planted for us for free. So, we're just going to take them a bunch of walnuts and see if we can reestablish some over on our property, our other property.
So we went back to old school, just picking them up by our hands, but we're a half bucket away from having 25 gallons of walnuts that we'll go see if we can't get some of which to transplant onto our property where our house is at. Here's the bark on one of these walnut trees. So they're not really actually a very pretty tree, but they make great wood.
Transplants over there.
Oops. Luckily she's getting a rebound. Oh no, there's two of them. There's some still hooked together. All right, so there's our 5 buckets, so 25 gallons of walnuts. Let's go see if we can get some of these transplanted.
Yep. Should let the squirrels do the rest of the work.
Exactly. Okay, and the way we're transplanting these is I'm going along, we've got several little creeks that cross the property, and it looks like these walnuts do well where there is a little more wet. So I'm gonna take them and spread them out there, let the squirrels collect them up. What the squirrels don't end up finding will become hopefully a tree. Check this out. So this is about the 5th scrape I've seen. So these bucks are starting to really spread their sign around, starting to advertise. This is late October, so Bow season's already in, which since I messed up my shoulder, I don't mess with. But gun season starts late November. This looks like a good place. Running around. Kind of just like if a walnut tree dropped them. All right, this looks like a good spot. I'll get something growing there. Okay, and this should be a good spot because not only is it wet, but this giant beech has fallen, which opened up the sky quite a bit. So we get some shaded sun. And we'll throw some over here too. Give these squirrels a chance. All right. Okay, and this looks like a good spot. The beaver dam is just that way, so this water backs up, or the water backs up onto this. It's pretty good. And those. All right, so the last of them I'll put out here in the actual clearing for the beavers. Wasn't too many there, but that should work. Okay, so we'll take our buckets back. I think I lost one. I had 5 buckets. Oh well. So we got all those walnuts spread out, and then we went over to our friend's horse farm, and we got a load of horse manure, and we mixed that in with some of the clay soil to make potting soil and garden soil in a big compost pile. So that'll pretty much wrap it up for the day. All right, and that's a pretty good load and pretty clean dump. So we'll mix this with a bunch of the topsoil that doesn't have a lot of nutrients in it and keep mixing it. After a couple years, we'll have some really good garden dirt. That dirt right there looks just the same as what you buy in a bag of potting soil mix at the little home center. It will make your garden grow, that's for sure. All right, well, that's pretty much the video. So I got home about 10 and it's about 4 now, and we've been kind of going nonstop, but what a lot of people don't realize is this is what we do for fun, right? So it ends up accomplishing some stuff too, but if it wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it. So thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day and be safe.
See ya.